What's up, y'all? What's happening, man? What's going on? Welcome, 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 welcome. Live stream number 29. We're gonna let some people file in. Appreciate everybody who is joining us right now. I gotta send my guy. Let's see, send my guy over the link. We might have a special guest tonight if he is still available. All right, y'all. Y'all let me know what's your sense of the day. What are your sense of the day? We're gonna have a good time like we always do, for sure, for sure. And y'all let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me know everything's cool. And we're gonna get started here very, very shortly. All right. Yeah, y'all see the shirt. If y'all haven't picked up yet, but I grew up in a very great time of nostalgic wrestling. All right, so I'm trying to let me see, find my guys. There we go. Y'all drop y'all sense of the days, man. Drop y'all sense of the days. We're gonna get started here shortly. Terrible weather today down here in Jacksonville or up here in Jacksonville. Depends on where you live. So I should have did this beforehand, but y'all know in show business things go on. But okay. Shout out Ja Rule, man. All right, y'all know how we give it up, man. Let's go ahead and we're gonna get into some of the comments. But up first, man, my scent of the day is from the house of Gucci. I haven't worn this one, but probably one time in 2 years. Wait, yeah, 2 years. From the house of Gucci. We have Gucci Guilty EDP. Gucci Guilty EDP. All right. This is my favorite out of all of them. I like the EDP a lot too. I mean, I like the Parfum a lot too. I may end up getting it eventually, but as of right now, the EDP is my absolute favorite. All right. So we're going to get into what we're drinking on in a second because I know somebody's going to ask if they have not already. But like I said, we may have a special guest. We may have a special guest at some point tonight, but we're just getting started. Let's see. Everybody, hopefully you can hear me okay. Let's get to these comments. Keep it simple shaving. What's up, bro? Oscar, my guy. What's up with you, bro? Peace to you, man. Hopefully everything is well. Hopefully you're doing good, my guy. What's your sin of the day, man? You probably already said it. Sent my style. What's happening, bro? Glad you could join us. A former Celtics fan. What's going on? Appreciate you, my guy. You know what I'm talking about. What's happening, Joe? Score. What's happening? What's going on? Spencer Judge. What's up, bro? Peace and love from Jackson, Mississippi. No doubt about it, man. Thank you for joining. Joe, send a day Aqua di Joe Profumo. Okay, I see you, Joe. Let's switch up from the Middle Eastern lane. I feel you. Nick Brackett, what's going on, sir? What's happening? 504 lefty. Splackavelli. I like that. Splackavelli. Let's see. A former Celtics fan, send a day Mont Blanc Explorer. Very good one. All genre bots. What's happening, my guy? Send of the day, Robert Holbach. Okay. The Sun Devil, send of the day, Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, a good old classic there, my guy. You got on your hands. Let me see. All right, just had to make sure we was good. All right, let's see. Michael Garza, what's happening? Send of the day, Zaharoff Signature Citrine. Hear a lot of great things about that. Sean Lane, what up? Send of the day, Narcisco Rodriguez Noir EDP, a beautiful, beautiful scent. Tyson McFarland, send of the day, LeBeau EDT. I love LeBeau EDT. Is so good. Sent my style, send a day, 1 million elixir. All right, score talking to Joe. Nick Brackett, send a day, Badi Al Oud Amethyst. I personally love Amethyst. It's a well, probably with guys, with the fellas, it's either you love it or you hate it. All right, but I personally love it. Michael Garza, sounding good, appreciate it. Kyler in the house. D, do you smell what Dedrick is cooking? Yes, sir. Kyler, what's happening, man? Thank you for joining. Rich Money Cash, salute. Senator Day, Latafa Sublime, smells like tropical punch now and later candy. I'm going to find out. I have several packages being delivered tomorrow, and my P.O. box is getting filled up, and I'll share my P.O. box information with you guys because I'm starting to get asked a lot more about anything somebody wants to send me a sample to review. You can send it to my P.O. box, no problem. Let's see, my guy Oscar, keep it simple shaving. Send the day connect from Toomey. Okay. Jamie Holly, what's up, Dedrick? Raining in Detroit, wearing Encore Noir Sport. Heard that's really, really good. Really, really good. Derek Tillman, what up, fam? Send the day, Lafayette Street, bond number 9. I have never smelled Lafayette Street. Never smelled it. I will, though. 504 Lefty, Montserrat's Fritz Riviera. That is on my up next list. It may be the next fragrance that I purchase. I don't know when that's going to be, but it is up there. And I'm looking through some Nichonnaise to add to my Nichonnaise for sure. Keep it simple, Chevy. My guy Oscar also picked up Armani Cole Parfum and Acqua di Gio Profondo. Good stuff. Both of those were very good, Oscar. Very good. All right. Patrick, love how Ross finished. And now we have another banger here with Dedrick. Appreciate that, Patrick. What I was about to say. Yeah, I was watching some of Ross's live as I was getting my stuff together. Ross is the homie. That's my guy for real, man. Solid dude, man. And yeah, man, y'all sit tight though. Y'all sit tight, okay? Nick Brackett, what's the drink, my guy? Y'all know how I get out, okay? I know how I get out. So we have a strawberry mango spritzer, okay, with some lime juice, with some frozen mango and frozen strawberry. We being real uppity tonight. We being real uppity. And it's good. And it is good. Y'all might hear my little son out there getting his Hulkamania on. So never mind that if y'all hear him. Got my baby love in the house. 7 Golly, what up, D? What's happening? Neves Nines. Okay, 1 million lucky. Ooh, man, you out here smelling fantastic. Wearing 1 million lucky, sir. That is one of my favorite scents of all time. Top 10 for life for sure. All right. Let's see. We got about 38 watching. Hopefully we can get those thumbs up. All right. Please, if you're in here hanging out with the Smell Good family, do your boy a favor and hit that thumbs up. It goes a long way. I appreciate you guys. All right. 504 Lefty. I got Sublime coming. Do I need Amethyst? Well, 504, if you love Rose, if you're a fan of Rose, then yes, you do. It is one of the better Rose fragrances in my collection. Has a oud touch to it, but also accompanied by some amber and some vanilla, especially in the mid to the dry down. The rose, the amber, and the vanilla. And then the oud kind of takes a back seat. It's still there, but it takes a back seat. It's powerful. It's strong. It is sexy. It is unisex. My wife has her own bottle. My sister has her own bottle. I have my own bottle. So hopefully I told you enough to think about it. And speaking of my sister, we got Shoshana in the building for sure. Baby love getting love. Spencer Judge kept it cool with cool water. I see what you did there. That was dope. Baby love getting love. She said, no smell good for me today. What wasn't in the mood? We're going to give her a free pass. Because if you haven't heard, I said this a couple of lives ago. We're expecting our 3rd child in a couple of months here. So it might have been one of those days for Mrs. Hicks. So I'm going to let her live. But Shoshana, because I see it down here. Shoshana on the other hand, no. No, we'll get to her in a second. Oscar says, I also picked, oh, my bad. I got that already. Shoshana, tighten up. All right, tighten up. Scorp, AB Spirit Millionaire. What's that, Scorp? AB. Let me know. Sup, boy, 305. Saint Boise. I wore that earlier in the week. Beautiful fragrance. Joe getting love for Shoshana. These 9s, my favorite blues would probably be, oh, you jumping on the tag already. We're going to get into that for sure, but I'll go ahead and read your comment. Probably Dylan Blue. I know it's cliche, but I love it also. Coach for Men, just wish it lasts longer. I like to mix it with Coach Platinum. Gotcha. All right. So yeah, if you're reading the thumb line, basically we're going to be talking about my favorite blues, okay, in my collection. All right, we're going to get to it in just a little bit, but I do have 5 of them. We're going to talk about them, and you guys get your favorite blues in mind, drop them down in the comments, man, and we're going to have a great conversation. It is that time of year, even though you can wear blue fragrances like all year long, but it is that time of year. All right, I forgot I still had the music playing. But it's all good. Let's see. Oh, I hit the microphone too hard. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. All right. So back to the comments. But yes, we're gonna be talking about my favorite blues, your favorite blues in just a second. Okay. Senegali, Cinder Day, Barcelona Salado. Okay, sounds very unique and expensive. My guy, Bro Sense in the building. Hello, everyone. Bro Sense in the building. My scent of the day is Declaration Cartier, the EDT. Bro Sense, appreciate you, bro. Y'all go check out Bro Sense channel, man. Very humble gentleman, very educated, and how he breaks down fragrances. Definitely go check him out. Definitely go check him out if you have not had the chance to experience Bro Sense. All right, y'all go check him out. Okay. Y'all let me know. Can y'all hear me and see me? I'm looking at myself on the YouTube. And it's storming out there. I don't know if it has anything to do with. No, it's just my TV. My bad. I think we're in business now. Okay, we good to go. Look like we good to go. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me and see me. Hear me and see me good. But okay, let's get back to the comments. I think y'all can see my look froze on the TV. I hope y'all can see me. Okay, there we go. All right, my bad, y'all. Sauvignon Hum. Sorry if I butchered your name for sure. Let's see. I got my guest in the waiting room. We're gonna bring him on in just a second. I'm gonna get through a couple of more comments and then we're gonna get this thing started because he is an expert at the blue fragrance for sure. Joel says, I mean, my bad, Sauvignon Home, Guerlain, Ohm, EDP, good stuff. Joel, I will be on and off today, working. We are sure. Hey, no problem, Joel. Thank you for stopping through, bro. Banana Republic Metal Rain by Zeus. Heavy on the sprays. Metal Rain's really good. I have it and I like it a lot for sure. Around the Way Trucker. What up, bruh? Send of the day, Hermes. Hermes, EDT, which I'm assuming you're saying the EDT. If you are, it's good. All right. Send of the day, Arib Silver layered with Latafa Ijazi. Okay. Experimenting. I love your name. Sensually explicit. Good name. My guy, brother CJ in the building, bro Hicks at the outdoor concert. I had to say hello. Y'all keep supporting my man. He's the truth. Thank you, brother CJ. I firmly believe that brother CJ was my first ever subscriber to the channel. I truly believe that. All right. We got my main man in the building. I got my best friend Black in the building. My B-Day fragrance, Latafa Jazzy Silver Intense is fire. Thank you, my boy. No problem. You my brother, man. You know how we got to get out. All right. I'm not gonna keep my guests waiting any longer because I don't know if he has something to do, and I definitely don't want to be rude. But he does his things for sure. So let's go ahead and bring my guy on right now, man. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got my guy Ross, man.
You wouldn't want to be rude, right?
No, I don't want to be rude. We got my guy Ross in the building, Mr. Tltg Reviews. Ross, how you doing?
Doing well, my man. Had to go take care of something real quick. That's why it took me a minute.
No problem. No problem. Thank you for joining, man. How you doing today?
I can't complain. It's been a good day. Every day that I wake up is a good day. I don't really have bad days.
Man, I hear you on that, man. You sure told the truth on that one for sure. All right.
It's life's too good to complain all the time, man.
No. I'm a firm believer in that as well. Before we I get caught up on these comments, we are 52 strong. Thank you for everybody who's joining the live stream 29.
Thumbs up, guys.
Please do if you have not already. It really helps out a lot. All right. So what is your scent of the day, Ross? What are you wearing? I know what it is because I saw it, but there it is.
Signature Coco Loco,
probably the hottest fragrance right now. Everyone's talking about it. Every time I click on something, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, There it
People are
is.
still getting their bottles in left and right, and as soon as they get it, they're spraying it, and they're like, "Holy shit, he wasn't lying! It's a great fragrance."
Well, it is a summertime. It's heating up all around, so I know that is definitely something that is.
It's so fun. It's so fun. You have a bottle coming, I'm sure.
I do,
Yeah.
and I am looking forward to the
fun
experience of Coco Loco for sure.
I'm confident. I'm 99.9% sure you're going to really like it. You
Well,
know?
Ross. I mean, me and you kind of have a lot of similarities in taste, so it's not many things that you like that I don't. So I'm going to take your word.
Then it's going to be top 3 from the house for you. Then.
Ooh, well, I can't wait.
It's this, leather, tobacco, and rosé. That's my top 3.
Man, I can't wait. I'm hyped. I'm hyped thinking about experience. So Ross, I know you can appreciate the shirt.
Of course.
No, you can appreciate the shirt. You know, I keep me some throwback wrestling shirts, man. So
I have a vintage Stone Cold shirt that I never wear because it's huge on me.
Man, roll it out, man. You sitting down in the chair.
It was a gift, and it's an extra large. It's huge on me.
Well, we know you fit, man. It don't matter. Sit down in the chair. Let us see the shirt, man.
Well, I have to go get it.
No. I'm saying like on a future video or something. Man.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, because like a lot of my shirts, like all those, like the Terror Rising and Isaac Yankem DDS, no, those are all extra larges now too. Those are huge on me too.
Dope. Well, Ross, let's see. I'm gonna get caught up on some comments here, and then we're gonna talk about something that you are an extreme expert at. I have 5 of my most.
I know a thing or two.
Yes, you do, and I have 5 of my favorite blue fragrances that I have in my collection, and it's just that time of year where you can wear blue fragrances all year long. I just think it's that time of year where you're going to be seeing a lot of them. So think about just a couple off the top of your head, man, that you would want the people to know about that you love so much.
Super easy. You want me to start rattling them off, or you want me to just hold the thought?
Hold the thought for 1 second. I'm gonna get caught up on the comments, and then we're gonna go ahead and knock this out, man.
That's easy.
Okay. All genres in the house. Dedrick missed his calling as a bartender. No, I didn't. I'm not a drinker. I do like a nice wine and a nice spritzer. So you guys let me know that you love how the drinks look. So trust me, this is for y'all. This is for y'all with the drinks, man.
He just likes to feel fancy. That's why it's in that glass.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a little bouginess every once in a while. Every once in a while. The Priest Mayo, scent of the day, Afternoon Modest. Okay, I've never smelled that one. It is a take on Sauvage. Okay. Brian Clark, what's good, Brody? What's happening, my man? Scent of the day, Parfums de Marley Sedley. Cannot go wrong with that.
Speaking of great blues,
fantastic blue for sure. Antonio Harvey, what's good? Scent of the day, Darley from Parfums de Marley. I've smelled that one before, and I believe Ross said it's in the back of the collection.
It is. No, I don't have a bottle. I have a decant.
Okay.
I put off getting a bottle forever, but the ultimate way to smell like Lamar.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Yes.
The ultimate way to smell like Fierce.
Yes, definitely. Silver Fox, evening. What's going on, my man? Narcisco Rodriguez, Blue Noir EDP. Very good stuff there for sure. I got my sister laughing in the comments. Florida Cheek, congratulations. Thank you very, very much, Ross. I don't know if you know or if you heard, but me and my wife are expecting our 3rd child.
I did not know that.
Yes, sir. My 3rd boy. Thank you, man. Thank you.
3rd boy. Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Get it turned up around here.
A lot of testosterone running through that household.
Oh yeah. So I was making
give your wife my condolences.
I definitely will, and she's going through it. Sounds like it right now. So I was just joking around. I wasn't gonna give her a hard time for her not having the scent of the day because she just probably wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? So that's how.
Congratulations, though, man. That's a blessing. That's awesome, man.
It is, man. It's awesome. I appreciate you, Ross. Thank you so much. Okay, bro. Let's see. Congrats, Hicks. Thank you. Everybody's congratulating on the baby. Silver Fox talking to Joe. Yost in the day, man. Ooh, man, Sarah Rat Tobacco. Is it cold where you're living at right now? Is it cold? Where do you live at pound for pound? Because that is you can wear what you want, so you can do what you want with your fragrances, but I'm hoping it's a little chilly. And there's Ross, a daily motorcycle riding by.
The road is right outside this window.
I know it.
And it's in a curve too.
It's perfect.
Bikes love this. I live on a curvy road, so bikes love this road, man.
I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it happened on the stream, man, because everybody who watches Ross daily and weekly, y'all know what that's all
I'm
about.
to the point where every time it happens, I make it a point because it's like part of my content now.
Yes, sir. Florida Cheek says perfume of the day, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense. Very good. A lot of men wear that fragrance too. So it's good for sure. Ross says he's
fan.
one of them.
I'm a big
What's
fan.
the third? What's up, sir? Send the day ambassador, enjoying your content. Keep doing your thing, my brother. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you watching. Brian Creel, sorry if I butchered your name. Salvatore Ferragamo's Aqua Essenziale. That one never gets talked about. I have a bottle of Aqua Essenziale and Aqua Essenziale Blue, but Essenziale is good.
It's
good.
my least favorite of the three. It's
really
still good, but it's I like Colonia better, and of course, Blue's my favorite.
Oh yeah. It's the Blue. It's great. It's
yeah.
great. TZ, what's up, man? TZ in the building. Congrats on the third baby, bro. Thank you so much. May God facilitate the birth and ensure everything goes smooth and the baby's in good health. Really excited for you, man. TZ, that's love, man. Thank you, man. People don't really take the time out to be nice these days, but I appreciate that, man. I'm sure my wife will as well. Let's see. Score made by Lamoni, a cheapie in the wheelhouse of 1 million. Just add spices. Gotcha. Let's see. Coming in clean, fam. Okay, thank you, Nick, for letting me know I'm sounding good. TZ, one of the best channels. Yeah, TZ has a very dope channel for sure. Very informative, man, with this information about fragrances. Y'all go subscribe to his channel, man, when you get a minute. Bro Sense, thanks, brother, for the shout out. Almost at my milestone. Keep going, bro Sense. Keep going, bro. Man. You got a supporter for sure, and me for sure. Joel says, smelled in the air, fragrance world pepper. So spicy, clone of the discontinued Guerlain Arsene Lupin Value. I've never heard of that personally. A.M. Bob Cap. You know what, Joel? I can't read all this, Joel. Joel is the master.
I believe it's Cap Dantebes. I believe that's how you say that. I might be butchering it, but I believe.
Thank you.
That's how you say that?
Ross is the master of discovering the clones and the.
No, I wouldn't say that.
You don't think so?
Nah.
No.
When it comes to the Middle Eastern stuff, it's definitely Neeb.
Well, yeah, you're right. I'm just like I feel you on that because Neeb is definitely one of the king of the Middle Easterns, but Joel be on it, man.
Oh yeah, Joel's always on it.
On a daily basis for sure.
Joel's on it.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna get back to the comments in a little bit, but we're gonna go ahead and get the conversation started about blue scents, blue fragrances. All right, and it's a fun topic. It's a fun conversation. So I'm gonna run off. Let my guest go first. I can't be rude because I just don't want my mama to see this. Say, why you was out here being rude to Ross? So Ross, let me know, man. If you got, I know you got plenty, but just off the top of your head, maybe give us 2 blue scents or more, if you have more blue scents that you send. Hey, these resonate with me, and this is why I love them.
So here's one that doesn't get any attention. It's basically like getting Polo Blue Eau de Parfum on a budget, even though it's an eau de cologne concentration. Okay. It smells like the scent profile of Polo Blue Eau de Parfum. You can find it for around $30 for a big bottle, 4.2 ounce.
Okay.
Great for the summer. Happen to be in arm's reach. It's Tommy Bahama Maritime Blue.
I have that. I have it.
A lot of greens, but it's a very blue fragrance, hence the name. Like I said, it smells like Polo Blue EDP. This is actually really good.
It is. I do have that.
This is my second favorite. I have all 5 right here. I'm planning on doing a fragrance line review.
Okay.
This used to be my, God, this smells so good. This was my favorite, but now it's become a second place to Maritime Voyage, the newest one.
Okay.
I would consider that falls in the realm of light blue, but I mean, this is much more of a, stereotypical blue fragrance. That's why I think it's better to go with this one. Okay. I had to hit it with a cheapie first, and it literally popped in my head the second you said something. So I was like, it's right here. Let's talk about it. It does not get any love. If you're looking for performance, this ain't the fragrance. If you're looking for a great experience for a few hours for a little bit of money, then you might want to take a look at this one.
Yeah, I have that one. And Ross described it very perfectly. And it's really good, especially for what you pay for it. And like Ross said, it's not great longevity. You're going to get your average 3 to 4 hours. Yeah. And it's fine. I normally wear mine to the gym. I put a couple sprays on. I go to the gym if I'm running errands. So that's me. But that's a good one. Well, I'm going to come out the gate shooting, man. All right. I'm going to go with my greatest fragrance of all time.
I'm doing some foreplay right now. I'm warming it up. You're coming in heavy. I know exactly where you're going.
I know you know where I'm going. This is the greatest.
Making sure I don't say it. You're gonna go ahead and say it first.
This is the greatest of all time. We're gonna go with the House of Chanel, man. We got Bleu de Chanel, the Parfum.
The king.
Man.
King of blues.
This is the best blue fragrance of all time, in my opinion.
I agree.
What Chanel was able to do coming off the very popular EDP, which if I had to say, if someone's going to say, give me one, and what's the most popular, it has to be the EDP. I think a lot of people have the EDP for sure. But if you want to kind of take your experience up a notch, when you want to talk about blues, the height of blues, in my opinion, this is it. This gives you more of a, first of all, how smooth this fragrance is and how classy it comes off is really, really well. The ISOE Super in here is not what you think. It's not really roaring chemically throughout the experience of this thing, but it does help support the performance of this thing as well. But woody, some pineapple in it. This is just really good. It's really, you know, I'm not saying you smell pineapple, but that's a part of the citrus that's in this fragrance, in my opinion. But this stuff is excellent, well-rounded. I only really wear it for special occasions. The last time that I wore it, one of my great friends passed away. And in the time before that, my second son was born. So I don't even wear it like that because when I smell it, I'll always, for selfish reasons, have it tied to like a major memory for me. But Bleu de Chanel, the parfum, you'll go good with any Bleu de Chanel, anyone. But if you want,
I can tell you firsthand, it's not too rich. I used to, when I worked at Mercedes, I wear it outdoors in the Houston heat.
Mm-hmm. It works.
It's the best version for the cold weather, but it works just as well as the other two in the heat too.
It works.
It's as versatile as they come. It dresses up better than any other blue fragrance.
Yeah, man.
And I'll argue with anybody. I don't give a shit how heated the argument gets. There is no blue fragrance that's ever been created that I think dresses up better.
I agree.
Chanel parfum. It's so good. It's not in your face. It's warm and rich while still staying true to what made the DNA popular in the first place.
Yes.
So
it is elite. It is elite. It is elite. So I had to kind of jump out because I knew you probably was going to sneak it in on me.
Of course. I mean, how could I not? You should start off hot then.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Especially since I didn't go with it first and you gave me the honors.
And I was kind of worried. I said, man, I'm letting him go first, man. And there he goes.
I knew you were going to pick it.
For sure.
I know that's your favorite fragrance.
It is. It is. All right, Ross, you got one more for us? You got one more for us?
So I could go all over the place. I'm trying to really think. So with that said, I would fall into what I think is the second best when it comes to blues that dress up. I put this in the realm of the way Bleu de Chanel Parfum performs, the richness, the refinedness of a timeless DNA. I'm going to go with Ralph Lauren Polo Bleu Parfum.
You came and you got me. You came and you got me.
Yes, it's a close second for me when it comes to what I like about Bleu de Chanel Parfum. I like the same things about Ralph Lauren's Polo Bleu Parfum.
Man, I love the addition of the how the orange and the lavender complement the green touches in it. It's so refined, so smooth, really
while
good.
Still being warmer and darker.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
no, it doesn't get away from the original's DNA. It really smells like, because look, Deep Blue Parfum was great, but it didn't smell like what I would have called a parfum version.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at the evolution, just like with the Bleu de Chanel's, if you look at the evolution of Polo Bleu to Polo Bleu EDP, it now lines up perfectly with the parfum. That literally smells like, I've said this before, the EDP smells like a higher oil concentration.
Yes.
Slightly tweaked version of the EDT. The parfum, I would say the same thing about it versus the eau de parfum. Slightly tweaked, a little warmer, a little smoother, a little richer. You know, sits a little closer, lasts a little longer. The way a true increase, I feel, should go when it comes to these oil concentrations.
It's so good. I wear it a lot to the office. It just kind of makes me have a certain vibe and a certain feel when I go to work, man. And I've put a pretty decent dent. I got this last year for my birthday, and it's just one of my favorites for sure. So it's definitely in my 5. So that's going to cancel out. And I'm glad Ross brought it up so he can give his insight on that, because it's one of the better blues. And if you're looking for something that's, I'm not going to call it upscale, but if you're looking for something like Ross said, refined, smooth, it's borderline upscale. It's borderline upscale.
That's why I said I would put it as a close second to BDC Parfum with how well it dresses up for blue.
Yeah, and I personally, I love it. All right, love it. All right, I'm gonna kind of go ahead.
So I was gonna say, because a lot of people would say gold blend. when it comes to Polo Blue line. And look, I would agree
Oh, spicy.
Until the Parfum came out.
Spicy with that mango note. Goblin's really good. Really good. Okay. Okay. All right. Up next for me, man. Now, this line has been getting a lot of love, especially in the community over the last couple of years, but not this particular concentration. For me, I have from the House of Narcisco Rodriguez, we have for him the Bleu Noir, but we're going with the EDT. The EDT.
Never smelled that one.
Now, this one is very fresh, has a more fresher approach than the EDP and the Parfum, but it's still spicy. You still get the spicy, but you got some cardamom, you got some nutmeg in here. The musk is still there. The vetiver is there for sure. There's a slight touch of ebony wood, but it's blended beautifully. Aromatic feel to it. It's the best projector out of all three. But this is a really good one that there's not a lot of conversations about. And Bleu Noir, excellent line. But the EDT, if you want a fresher take, you want something a little bit more aromatic, something that's going to project a little bit better than the first two because they're rich in concentration, obviously. But this one right here, check it out, man. It's really, really good. For him, Bleu Noir, the EDT concentration.
I have the EDT Intense. Have you tried that one?
I have not tried it, but I hear great things.
It's mega fresh.
Mega
fresh. Still centered around the vetiver. There's this ice accord.
Ice.
Yeah, that really it really is watery and fresh at the top. It's surprised me how much I actually like it. And it's a little bit spicy, very fresh and spicy, but it still has that earthy vetiver.
When you say ice, Ross, is it kind of like that cooling effect like OG Bray?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
A little bit. But it's not the central focus isn't the citrus like it is with OG Bray.
Gotcha. I'm gonna have to check that one out. That sounds very interesting because I love the line.
It was a blind buy. I just took a shot. It was cheap. It was 30-something bucks for 50 ml. I said, man,
oh, why not?
I've done more for less, or less for more, however you want to look at it. But I was like, screw it. Why not? Let me give it a shot. Love it. Great pickup. One of the better designer pickups I've grabbed this year.
Oh, wow.
Now as far as blues, this falls more into the light blue category because it's so fresh, but because of the density and the performance of it, it kind of rides the line, I guess, of blue versus light blue because it's not necessarily full of synthetics, but it is aquatic. It's full of citrus, and it's one that has a beautiful, creamy floral heart.
Okay.
I've been showing this bottle a lot on my channel. I'm a huge fan of French Riviera. Huge fan. Have you smelled this one yet?
It is in my cart.
It
is in my cart. I know.
Like fragrances. You need this.
I know.
I know you've heard EQ raving about it too.
And both of you.
It's not, and look, it's not that it's special and mind blowing and oh my god, I've never smelled anything like it. It's just the vibe. This fragrance is a vibe in itself. Beautiful. I gotta spray it. A little soapy, very aromatic, but a bouquet of citrus. So just not any one thing's going to jump out at you. A bunch of fresh, mouth-watering citrus, freshwater aquatic, no salty marine tone to it whatsoever. And my favorite thing to say about it, the big floppy white flower feel from the Thai flower, offers more of a creamy white floral heart than anything powdery. There's a little bit of powder, but not much. I would say the aromatics play more of a role making that powdery nuance because it is there, but it's not overly powdery, clean and musky, creamy as it settles. It's a very casual yet luxurious type of vibe. Like it smells, it's not a laid back t-shirt fragrance. As much as it would be like a Hawaiian shirt type of thing.
I was going to ask how do you wear it?
That kind of, I mean, absolutely with a t-shirt. I wear it with a t-shirt, but as far as the feeling, like picture that kind of laid back in a hammock type of vibe.
Mellow, chilling.
Very mellow. Yeah. That's what I would say is the vibe to as far as the feeling it's going to evoke when it comes to French Riviera.
I definitely have it in my cart, man. I definitely have it in my cart and looking to make some purchases here soon. And I'm not going to lie to myself. I'm going to get it.
Yeah,
I'm going to get it.
Sure. It was such a good release for them.
And we all know that Mancera has so many options when it comes, especially with this time of year for warm weather. So for French Riviera to get the love that it's getting, man, it's got to be true. It's got to be true. It's got to be true.
I mean, it's a subjective taste thing, but of course, it really suits my taste, you know?
No. Of course.
And it's easy to want to buy it when a couple of you boys keep raving about it.
Well, yeah, because I'm y'all the reason why it's in the car. You and EQ. Y'all the reason why it's in the car for sure. All right, Ross, I know you appreciate
I beat him to it, and the day he got it, he called me. I was at the gym. He's like, "Hey, brother, you got a second to talk?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, I got this Riviera in."
Well, clear your line for me then, because I'm pretty sure I'll be feeling the same thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ross, I know you'll appreciate this one. This is one of my favorites from the house. Mancera. All right, we're back at it again with Aqua Wood.
Oh, yeah. I had a feeling.
Aqua Wood. Man, I put a decent dent in my bottle. I've had it for about a year now. And I've said this before in some of my videos, Ross. And I feel like if Mancera had their version, not that it smells like it, but they had their version of what Aqua di Gio has with their Profumo, then this will be it. Not as with the incense in it, but not as dark, because the patchouli in there helps that with the Profumo. But it has some depth. It has some nice body. Got a rose note into it. The pear is very beautiful. But the incense for me, I don't know how it is for you on your skin when it dries down, but it pops out. It pops out for me, especially when it dries down. This is not your standard blue. It's kind of like a blue with a twist. A blue with a twist. Got some fresh spiciness going on as well. Love it, man. Aqua Wood, one of my favorite.
A lot of warm amber.
Yeah.
Like ambery feel when it dries, but I get the incense always jumps out on my skin. It just works with my natural oils.
Okay.
So I get a lot more incense than probably you get off of the skin, really.
Okay.
And that pear definitely pops. It's beautiful. I would say if there's another fragrance that is such a safe play for versatility from them besides Cedrat Boise, it's that. It's definitely
it's so good. And actually, when I purchased it, I really didn't hear any conversations about it when I purchased it. I was just kind of reading up on it, and I purchased it, and then like 3 weeks later, you got your hands on it, and I think it was like sometime last summer or something like that.
It was last year, yeah.
Yeah, so you got your hands
around
on it.
Late summer. I bought a tester bottle.
So it's really, really good, and I encourage you guys, man, if you're looking for something a little bit different from the standard blue, definitely get you a sample if you can of Aqua Wood and just kind of see if you can vibe out with it. But it is a different take on a blue.
And I want to make one more quick statement about that, because some people are going to look on Fragrantica and they're going to see people comparing it to Bulgari's Aqua Amara.
No.
That's the main thing that they compare it to. So this is all the more reason for you guys not trust Fragrantica. So I understand where some people are coming from, but if you were to put them side by side, they're way more different from one another than there are similarities.
They are.
Amara has this BO orange smell going for it. And I don't mean it in a bad way. It's a very distinctive, like musky orange smell with the smokiness. Whereas you don't have that in Aqua Wood.
Right.
Okay. Even though they have some of the notes are similar, the aroma is not the same. Not exactly the same. Like I would say maybe 30-40%. Like I get an idea of why they're saying that, but I wouldn't go into it thinking, man, my bottle of Amara is empty. I'm just going to get this. You're not going to get the same fragrance.
Appreciate you letting the audience know, man, for real, because that's very important to know. We all know how Fragrantica can kind of get you in a little bit of a trouble. That's why I like to go to Profumo.com.
Profumo,
I think they're a little bit more.
I mean, you still need to go to them for certain things. I still have to use them for certain things, but I say it all the time. Take what we say with a grain of salt, but boy, definitely take what the anonymous random profiles on these forums are saying with a grain of salt.
Yeah, for sure.
No accountability for what's being put on there.
Yeah, I was looking up for Tonka Cola, just kind of reading and searching around Tonka Cola, and God said that it smelled like pancakes, butter, and syrup. And I'm like, what? I said, okay. Yeah, he said pancakes, butter, and syrup. So I wasn't really sure if he was trolling or was he, really catching that for real off of his nose.
Butter?
He said pancakes, butter, and syrup. Yeah.
That's a wild comparison because I don't like I get the gourmand delicious feel that he's talking, but it's straight up spiced cherry cola.
Yeah, that's what he said, man. That's what he said. So, cases like that, you kind of take with a grain of salt, like Ross said, but
I mean, maybe I don't really like that to him. I'm not gonna say they're lying. I mean, it doesn't sound as crazy as some of the other stuff.
Yeah, we already know.
He very well, it could smell like that to him. Like I can kind of wrap my head around it a little bit because it is delicious.
Well, that's why I was bringing it up, because you have a bottle and you spent some time with it. So
I love that. That's such a good release from them.
Yeah,
that was one of the best releases last year, I think.
I'll be getting my hands on it eventually. All right, man. So my last blue, and please down in the comments, you guys let me know what are your favorite blues. Please load them up. And again, thank you for everybody who's watching.
Actually, I didn't go.
Huh?
I didn't go.
Oh, my bad, Ross. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, I'm tripping.
You got a Y bottle in your hand, though. I did see the cap.
No, go ahead.
So I guess I'll pick something other than a Y flanker.
Show my hand. I deserve it if you put down what I'm about to say, but go ahead.
I mean, I could pick so many things. I mean, it wouldn't be fair for me to pick something aside from Aqua Essenziale Bleu from Salvatore Ferragamo. It only makes sense because it is legitimately one of my favorite blue fragrances. It's outside of my own creations with Zaharoff. It's the fragrance most synonymous with my channel.
Yes, it is.
I've put a lot of hype behind that fragrance over the years. You can get a little bit of the feel of Bleu de Chanel in the opening, with more of a Dylan Blue type of dry down, but it still doesn't really smell like either of those. It's one of for a blue fragrance, which this is so rare, there's more of a unique feel to that one than most.
It is.
It's a powdery lavender and tonka bean combo. The cypriol oil adds a bit of this earthy, woodsy, almost green tone to it, but it's not really all that green of a fragrance. And you get a little bit of the citrus at the top. Performance is above average. It's not a beast, but it's going to hang with you. You know,
I get about really 7-8 hours. I do.
Yeah, it's got a nice, fresh, spicy accord to it. I think that cypriol oil plays a very prominent role in this fragrance. And then, of course, you have some woods as it dries. But the tonka bean here doesn't make it too sweet, though there is some sweetness. Because I would say something like a Jimmy Choo Man Blue is much sweeter in the same vein, but there's a dominating like creamy vanilla in that fragrance. Whereas you get a little balance here. There's some earthiness. There's some aromatics. It's a little powdery. It's a little sweet. There's a little bit of citrus. It kind of, I've seen people complain that it's too powdery for them. They weren't expecting that going into it. I guess it's easy for me to have the blinders on for that because I wear so many florals that I don't look at it as all that powdery.
Gotcha.
But it's one that I would say if there was ever a blue to take my recommendation and run with, it's that one. And look, if you end up not liking it, I'll take the heat. You can yell at me. No, don't worry. But I firmly stand behind that fragrance. I've always been a big fan of that one. I have multiple bottles. I have sprays of that will outlive me probably.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I remember when I got it and I had no real big expectations, especially the price that I paid.
Yeah, 30-something bucks.
Yeah, I paid. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I paid $35, I think, for it. And it came in, and I was blown away because I had the YSL, I have the Dior Sauvages, I had the Bleu de Chanel's, even though it was my favorite. But this gave me something that really allowed me to kind of think about some things when I'm smelling it, because it almost made the list. And I'm glad. I knew you were going to bring it up, but that's.
I mean, it's not fair if I don't. You know, like how dare me?
It's synonymous with your channel for sure.
Yeah,
but it is good, and I definitely, like Ross said, the tonka bean in there. It gives it, especially on the dry down, you really start to get the powderiness in the dry down for sure, but not too sweet, and it's very nice. I wear it a lot to the office, so it's really good. It's really
good for that. That was when I fell in love with it. I had a stretch back when I worked in Mercedes. This is where the love affair started with it, where I put it in my backpack. I just started back at the gym, and I literally for like 3 weeks straight, I didn't wear anything else.
Just that,
because I go to the gym before work, and I wore that to work after the gym every day for almost a month straight. And I just found such a deep appreciation for it and really got behind it around that time. I was, my channel was pretty new at the time. So I had really got behind it early in my channel. So that's why it's so synonymous, because now it's been years of me on and off recommending it.
It's really good. It's really good. And you can find you a bottle for,
you can still get it for like $40. Inflation hasn't really killed it too much.
And you check your rack stores too. I was able to get a 50 ml in my local Burlington, and I scooped it up. Even though I got 100 ml, I scooped it up because I always want to have it. So check your rack stores, man. Aqua Essenziale Bleu, great choice, Ross, for sure.
Thank you, sir.
For sure. All right, last but not least for me, and again, we could go blue and blue all day long, but this is my favorite from the line. I just don't see how they're going to get better unless they come up with some type of elixir. But from the house of Yves Saint Laurent, we have YSL Le Parfum.
Oh, my favorite too.
Le Parfum.
We do have similar taste.
This is the most. It's so smooth. It's so smooth, man. And when I first smelled, I didn't think I would needed it. because of the EDP and the EDT. And honestly, I didn't smell this for a long time.
Same.
2 years ago. Yeah, I know. 2 years ago. I think, wait, was it 2 years ago?
I think it came out 2 years ago. Yeah, it's been a while.
Black Friday. I wasn't going to go Black Friday shopping at all. Mm-hmm. And one of my buddies told me, he said, hey, they have the YSL line. They're running a sale on them. And I said, really? He said, yeah. I was trying to find me Y Live, see if Y Live was still floating around. Went out there to go look for Y Live. Wasn't there. Le Parfum was there. So the lady, I asked her, could I smell it? And when I smelled it, Ross, I said to myself, what have I been doing? Like this is literally amazing. So smooth, so well-rounded. It's not big time aldehydic or
but they're still there.
It's still there.
My favorite part is you don't lose them, because in the EDP you kind of lose them.
You do because it's
all
like
about Apple.
Yes, the Apple is just blurring in the EDP for sure. But I can do everything. If I had to lose all my bottles, and I love the YSA line, I have them all except the Y Live. Y Live is the only one I don't have. But if I had to lose them all,
it's Y plus Invictus.
I heard. But if I had to lose them all, and they said you can only keep one, I wouldn't even think twice of keeping the Le Parfum. This is very, 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 very good, man. So if you're looking for the ultimate version of that fragrance, in my opinion, it is the Le Parfum. So definitely check it out. Now, if they come out with an elixir at some point in time, then we'll talk about it.
Let me cross all the fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, including the thumbs. I hope so. I hope they jump on that bandwagon, because I'm with you. The Le Parfum is the most well-rounded.
Yes.
You get everything that's good about all of them, except for even the little bit of heightened ginger from the Eau Fraiche.
Oh, I love Eau Fraiche.
You literally get the best of everything. You don't lose the aldehydes from the EDT. You garner some of the sweetness and longevity from the Eau de Parfum without it being as sweet or as loud.
Yeah.
It's just, it's so well-rounded. It's good and spicy without being too spicy. You can, that's the one that I would say there isn't a bad situation for. It doesn't dress up as well as a Polo Bleu Parfum or a Bleu de Chanel Parfum, like we talked about earlier. But I think if you're just a fan of the DNA, that's the one you would want to try to get away with it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Like I wear that one a lot to the office as well, because the EDT and the EDP,
they're loud.
Yeah, I know, they're just roaring, man. And I don't want to be that guy. I don't mind being it if
That's where I learned to appreciate the parfum flankers with designers. Is you get the longevity, you get the smoothness, but they're not in your face.
Yes, and honestly speaking, the EDP is a compliment beast. We all know that. But I've been complimented more wearing the Le Parfum than I have with the EDP, and I've had the EDP since it came out. Since it came out, I've had
2018, I think.
Yeah, I've had it. I remember the first weekend it came out, I had a bottle. But Le Parfum, it is my favorite from the line, and it is really good. So, Ross, my man, one more from you if you got it. One more if you got it.
I can always come with one more. Let me think for a second. We got to come with something this time, right? Absolutely. I wish I would have grabbed some. Like, I was trying to hurry and get on, so I didn't gather a bunch.
That's all good, man. We vibing out right now. It's cool.
So, for me, it could be a multitude of fragrances. There's some that I hope show up down the line, and we could revamp this topic. You can always revamp this topic. There's always blues coming out.
Yeah, easy.
One that I think is so underappreciated. We're going to stick with YSL here.
Okay.
It's still one of my favorite flankers. Of course, it got discontinued because in the La Nuit de l'Homme line, they come and go. But it's like mixing Eros with La Nuit de l'Homme. It's the Eau Electrique flanker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you get the cardamom, the spiciness, a little bit of the powder with this minty tone from geranium, the vanilla. Like, you get the best of Eros DNA with the best of the La Nuit de l'Homme DNA.
Is it like toothpaste minty, or is it?
Not really, because it's geranium and not just straight up mint.
Got it.
So it's a little bit more on the darker, earthy feel.
Gotcha.
You know, it's not a sweet geranium. At least it doesn't come across sweet to me. But that's what's providing the minty tone. I think it's smoothed out by the La Nuit de l'Homme DNA. It is a real flanker to it. It's not, they didn't just capitalize off the name. It does have the La Nuit de l'Homme smell in it.
Okay.
Unlike some of the other ones. But you'll hear Bleu Electrique get all the love. But people forget about Eau Electrique. And there was a time when it was my favorite to ever come out of YSL Y.
Really?
I mean, YSL line, just in general, any of their lines. Y line, loam line, Lawnweed loam, you name it.
Okay.
It was the one for me, and I still appreciate it. I remember the first time I did a fall list, I was so excited to have that as my number one because I had recently got it at the time. I found it was my favorite. Put it to you this way. This is how much I like it. I've never been more excited to find a fragrance at Marshall's than when I found that.
Wow.
And it was $70, and I didn't hesitate. It's rare that I pay $70 for a fragrance at Marshall's.
At a rack store.
Yeah, but comparatively online, it was like $90.
Sure. Still save some money.
Deal, but I was just so excited. Like my wife did not give a shit, and it's like kid to kid. Like, babe, look what I found. And she don't give a shit. You know, I felt like a kid. I was so excited to find it because I had tried it before. So when I came across it for a good deal, I was just so excited. And
that's crazy.
I go back to that every time I talk about it, smell it, any of that. So I have a very specific memory tied to it, and it's just so underappreciated. Man. If you don't like Eros or Lawnweed Loam, you won't like it because it's a combination, but very underappreciated Bleu.
I've never got my nose on that one, man, but it sounds really good. Sounds really, really good, man. So the way they discontinue fragrances, man, it kind of like, golly, it wasn't necessary, but I get it. I get the business in
the bottle though, because it's almost the exact same bottle with Bleu Electrique. The hue of the blue is just a little.
It's like a lighter blue, right?
Yeah, the Eau Electrique's a lighter blue.
Yeah,
but it's not a huge difference. If you put them side by side, you see the difference. But in pictures, it's like, oh, they use the same bottle.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I think I know exactly the bottle you're talking about for sure. Because Bleu Electrique is a little bit darker.
Yeah. Okay. So instead of Bleu Electrique, it's Eau Electrique.
Eau Electrique. Got it. I think a buddy of mine has Eau Electrique. I'm gonna have to reach out to him and see if I can get my nose on that one. See if I can
warn you, you're gonna end up wanting to hunt a bottle down.
Well, I signed up for this.
Yeah, you did.
I signed up for this. So we'll see. We'll see. Ross, how are you looking on time, man? How you good? You gotta go. How you feeling?
I can hang for a few more minutes if you're staying on.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna we gonna get about 10 minutes left, and then we're gonna sign off. I'm so far behind on the comments, but I do want to thank everybody for
welcome to my world, sir.
Yeah, I know. I think we're 57 strong, showing right now.
More likes than viewers. That's always a good thing.
Yeah, I'm thankful, man. Thankful. I'm gonna kind of speed through these comments and see if me and Ross have some questions that were being asked throughout the Blue conversation, and then we will wrap this thing up, man. So let me see.
Don't worry if you happen to lose connection. I'll hold it down until you come back.
Ross is one of my highlights, man. I'm thinking about screen recording.
Yeah. I mean, it was only for like 30 seconds. It wasn't long.
It was, but one of the highlights of my young fragrance journey for sure. So
it was referenced earlier in the chat. I saw it earlier.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Ross is going to take over the stream this time.
That would be hilarious if that actually happened. Hilarious. Patrick says, congrats on the baby. Thank you, sir. They will be happy to discover your collection in a couple of years. My favorite blue is Polo Gold Blend. Yeah, my oldest son, he's 8 years old. And he has a small little fragrance collection, but it's funny now because when we get ready to go out of the house to go hang out or something, he doesn't want to use his fragrances. He wants to come to the cabinet.
Dad. Okay. Dad's got the good stuff.
He wants to come to the cabinet. And I said, you know what? Touche, young man. Touche.
Fair.
It is fair. I love it. I love it, man. Manuel, send the day, Jean Lo Immortal. Okay, Kel, the shirt is tough. Thank you, my guy. My all-time wrestling goat. My son out there having a great time out there. Send of the day, Nautica Voyage. Oh, in the Florida heat, it's perfect for the heat. A classic for sure. Joe showing love, bro. Sense saying what's up, Zeus. Favorite blues. Okay, YSLY EDP Intense. Louis Chanel. I'm assuming you're saying the EDT. And Masoni Wave. Masoni Wave is excellent. Easily could have made this list. Easily.
Yes.
And Percival. Percival's really good too. Real good. Ross about to make an appearance. Yeah, I'm behind. We're way behind. So let me speed it up here. Lavelle, 9 a.m. TZ.
We're like 25, 30 minutes.
I know, back. Man. We're back. I'm what time is it? It's where I'm at. It's 7:57. I'm all the way at 7:15 comments. Kevin, I'm wearing Second Soul. Beautiful fragrance today, Second Soul. Kevin out of North Philly. My guy. All right. Bro, Sense, what's up, Ross? Ross just got on. Ross, you're the guest. Yeah, I know. I'm going to speed up here. Ross getting love. Clinton, my man, what's going on? Send the day. Aqua Senziale Blue. How ironic, my man. How ironic. Let's see. Ross getting love. The boss Ross. Look, my guy Lavelle. LaPriest Mayo. Ross is the man. Ross, I haven't seen him in a while. Bruh, Ross is in the house. I love it, man. I love it. I love the reactions, man. Ross is in the building.
It's hilarious.
Hello from Northport, Florida. Hello from Jacksonville, Florida. Hello.
So Jacksonville's in the Eastern time zone.
Yes, we are. Yes,
so I'm moving to Panama City. I'm still going to be Central.
You're moving to Panama City?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, September. Sir. Okay.
So I won't be I'll be like 2 hours from you, 3 hours, something like that.
We'll chat.
So we can hook up.
We'll chat for sure.
I didn't realize you were in Jacksonville. We'll be much closer.
Yeah, we will chat for sure. Brian says my top 5 blues. Mamasi. I gotta get my nose on that. Last time I checked, it was sold out. Mamasi Into Me.
Believable watermelon juice and ginger.
I know. I've been hearing.
Oh yeah, so good. She's relaunching everything. She's gonna be opening everything up. Shout outs to Dr. Shimaka.
I'm getting a bottle for sure.
She'll be opening everything up soon. From what I'm
getting a bottle for sure. As soon as it hits, I'm getting a bottle.
Yeah, it's super.
Fendi Aqua. I don't think I've heard of
a time when that was easy to get for like $25. It's been discontinued for a while now.
Okay, 10-4. Hawas, beautiful fragrance. Masoni Wave, beautiful. And Bahadara Blend Pour Homme. Okay.
Bahadara Bleu Pour Homme. I've never heard of that one.
Never heard of that one either. Florida Chick, you gotta refresh my memory. How much is what? Let me know. Patrick says time for us to get over.
It was referenced. I knew I saw it earlier.
Yeah, that was a cool moment, man. If you haven't know what we're talking about, go to Ross's channel, the live stream from last Friday, and check it out. Check it out.
Yeah, my computer decided to crash in the middle of the stream, and Dedrick was just by his damn self.
Your boy had to hold it down. Sensual Explicit just got my Coco Loco. It is fire. Glad it doesn't smell like coconut daiquiri. Too great. Oh, I got what you're saying.
They're quite different. Yeah, there's no redundancy here. You can get both and enjoy both for sure.
I got what you're saying. Shout out Need, man. Shout out Need.
That's great. I wore it yesterday, day before yesterday.
That's good to know. I mean, that's great to know.
Rich Money Cat.
Okay, I'm going to layer Coco Loco and Lattafa Sublime. Ooh, okay. The hottest 2 fragrances on the market at the moment. My Sublime, I have quite a bit. My wife is going to have a lot of things to say to me tomorrow, and I'm okay with that. Because I got a lot of packages tomorrow, and my PO box. I got an alert today that I have some things in there as well. So a lot of content will be coming to you guys for sure.
When I come through the door and got a stack of packages, Heidi just shakes her head.
Oh yeah, I already know I'm gonna get the tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, I don't get no grief. I do whatever the hell I want because I'm not gonna put us in a bind. But she,
of course.
Yeah, I just get the head shake like boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about with that. Yeah. There's Joel Dedrick. Your screen is freezing. Joking. Ross is about to take over.
There we go. Yeah.
Sion CYUN. I don't want to butcher your name. I'm gonna call you 93. Yo, D, is a collab going on right now? Well, I guess. But me and Ross are, building a great friendship. We got a lot of things that are alike. Not with just fragrances, man. This is just a good, solid, quality guy, and I'm very honored, man, that me and him are able to build a relationship, man. So this is to me, fragrances is just a piece of it. I'm a big fan of the guy.
It was the gateway. We'll look at it as fragrances was the gateway.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the person, man. And Ross is one hell of a dude.
I feel the same way, D.
Yes, sir. But Sean, my guy, what's happening, my man? Glad you could join. Danielle says, I'm so torn. I need help. Okay, let's see if we can help you. So my birthday is next month. Okay, and the 2, Coco Loco or coconut. Well, I can't answer that.
That's tough.
I'm gonna let Ross.
It really is tough.
Some input
because it depends on what you like. Because if you want the more watery and boozy one, you want coconut daiquiri. If you want the spicy, I would say much more tropical one because the fruits are a little more exotic, pear and pineapple and stuff like that, clementine, then Coco Loco. So it comes down to which style would you like more for the coconut fragrance.
Okay.
So like I said, you get a bunch of different citrus and it's very watery with a little bit of booze that's fleeting. It's not overwhelmingly boozy from coconut daiquiri. Hence the word coconut daiquiri, the daiquiri being in there. There's a little bit of booze.
Okay.
Whereas here, you got a beautiful cardamom to go with this amalgamation of just tropical different fruits, not your standard run-of-the-mill fruits, clementine, pineapple, pear. You don't really hear those together all that much. So it's not really a one's better than the other. It's a taste thing, you know.
Okay. Well, Danielle, I'm hopefully, I'm sure Ross, he did give some beautiful insight and make your decision a little bit easier. Okay.
It's not an easy decision. It's like I said, because they're so different, even though they're both coconut fragrances, I can't really say one's better than the other. It just comes down to which sounds more appealing if you're not sampling them, which sounds more appealing.
Okay. Thank you, Danielle, for the question, and happy early birthday, and enjoy that fragrance.
Happy early birthday.
Got my sister in here making fun of me. I'm sure they love to make fun of my little spritzer drink, so I'm gonna move it along. Okay. Florida chick, scent of the day, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense. Good stuff there.
Gang.
And my wife joining in on the bashing of her husband on live TV.
Doesn't she do that every time though?
Every single time.
I feel like every time.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Lavelle, congrats on the baby. Thank you, Lavelle. I appreciate that. Brian says, Ross and Dedrick, please provide insight on these blue Kenzo frags. I don't own one. I know Ross has
two of them.
I think. Yeah.
I got the EDP and the EDT.
Okay.
The EDT, piney green, soft and powdery, watermelon aquatic. The EDP, a leather aquatic. Literally that simple. Rich marine feel with a robust leather accord, like a dark leather. I never thought I'd say a leather aquatic before because I don't really think I have any others.
I've never heard of it till you just said it.
Potent. And look, the EDT still a really good performer, but the EDP, beast.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my nose on the EDP.
Yeah. What I like to tell people is for anybody that watches Justin Copeland, for him to rave about a designer blue fragrance, there's something special about it.
Yeah, it's something special.
He's not a blue fragrance guy. Very, very few does he enjoy.
Okay,
he that's true. More artistic fragrances that speak to him. When it comes to generic blue, that is not for him.
Right.
Which means this is not generic at all because he has praised it quite a bit, which made me want to get it. And he was absolutely right. It is a special blue fragrance for sure.
Yeah, I have that one on my list for sure. Because like you said,
that's
Justin,
one that we definitely could have talked about here. That had it popped in my head, I would have. And luckily, we're talking about it now. Because
it always works out. It always works out. All right, so we're going to speed up. I'm going to go through some of these, man, because I did not realize how far back I am. I'm just going to go to the questions here. So forgive me for speeding along here. We are a little over an hour. I don't want to make this too long. I'm just going to stop by the questions here. A lot of Bleu de Chanel Parfum love in here. Okay, let me stop here. Brian's back at it again. Says, how does Antonio Morales managed to make multiple?
Alberto Morillas is the king.
Alberto Morillas. I'm sorry.
He is the king of creating the fresh fragrance, especially designers.
I don't know where I got Morales from.
Yeah,
he's the GOAT.
Nobody's better at it than him. It's what he's known for making.
Right. Yeah, I know he's an excellent creator.
When it comes to evoking this mass appealing aquatic tone, he's like the godfather of it.
Elite of the elite, man. Elite of the elite for sure. Don, thank you, man. Goats of the fragrance world. This is a great review. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Let's see. D
number one. Hey, that's fair.
Burlington always has 30 ml, $17.99. Salvatore Fair. Yeah, check them out. No doubt.
Yeah.
D and Lee, yo D, enjoy your stream. I gotta go. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. I know you're long gone by now, but thank you for stopping by. Daryl sent of the day. Why I said why? Your favorite is why I said
favorite.
Why. Joel, let's see. Joel says you guys should try Fragrance World Jacket. Joel, I've been seeing you post this and talk about this for almost 2 weeks now. That thing got a chokehold on you, Joel.
Neeb's been talking about that one too, actually.
Who has?
I think Neeb's been talking about it too.
He put a video out on it, I think, a couple days ago.
Yeah,
I'm going to check. Now, I have a bottle of Bleu Electrique, so I wouldn't be in a rush to see what it's about.
That's why I haven't been in a hurry for Mahir Legacy. Like the Sedley clone. Like the only reason I'm even going to get it is because everybody wants me to review it. Because like when I get in the mood for Sedley, I'm just wear Sedley.
Yeah.
And I get that.
But Mahir Legacy,
I literally got a request for this Jorum Intense clone Neeb talked about recently. I've been getting beat up in the comments about trying it. And I'm like, man, I have a 5-ounce bottle of Jorum Intense. I don't wear it that often as it is. Like it's really just me pissing money in the wind because I want to wear Jorum Intense. I got this big giant bottle over here.
Yeah, and that's where I'm at with it too.
It's one of those buying it for the culture kind of things. It's just to review it pretty much.
And I still want to be selective with that, even though I know I'm a fragrance reviewer and I get it. But if I can get me a decan or if I can get me a sample, I'd much rather do that. But I get it.
It's hard on fragrances like that, though.
I know you got to buy it because it's a Middle Eastern, so it ain't ain't nobody decanting them like that. But Joel, I hear you, I see it, and we'll see what happens, my friend.
But with this one in particular, it's probably a good move because Bleu Electric's so difficult to get.
And that's where
this one makes sense.
Yeah, discontinue.
This one makes sense for sure.
It absolutely does. It absolutely does. Montrese, my guy in the building, man. Montrese, glad you could join us. Montrese showing Ross some love for sure. My sister says watermelon and ginger. Get me a bottle too, please. I got you. No worries.
You need the women's.
They do have a women's version. Yeah,
it's better than the men's. My wife wears it all the time. It's tuberose, almond, coffee. It's patchouli. It's phenomenal.
Okay.
Phenomenal. Guys can wear it too. It leans a little feminine, but it is not super girly. But this sillage, I always know when my wife, as soon as I smell it on her, I walk behind her to the car.
Wow.
It's phenomenal. That is the best release. It's better than the men's.
Well, Shoshana, let me know which one do you want.
Get both. Get both.
I am. I am for sure. I've been waiting.
She killed it. Shimaka killed it.
Okay, I look forward to it. All right, Phil Peterson, Big Ross, and D holding it down. Like you guys from day one. Thank you, my guy. Always entertaining and enlightening. I appreciate that. Shout out from Chattanooga. Shout out to the good folks in Chattanooga. Still transitioning from Long Beach. Okay, California.
LBC.
Guys. Okay. All right, man. Relocating. All right. Got another question here. What is the best site to buy a discontinued legitimate fragrance? Well,
I have a specific site.
Fragrance Buy and Fragrance Net, and they have them.
It's just when they get some here and there too.
Yeah, .ca.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they get them too. So you kind of have to just do your research. I keep all of my discounters in the description, and they will be in the link after this
stream is right now. You can always check out Anuge in Canada.
Okay,
Ross.ca. EnchantePerfumes.ca. He specializes in vintage and discontinued.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
Yeah. It popped in my head like, oh, Anuge, awesome. great member of the streaming community here.
Okay.
For the fragrance space. But yeah, he's got his own discount site and he's out of Canada, but he ships to the US. So maybe check out Anuge's site. You might hit what you're looking for over there.
All right, thank you, Ross. Thank you for the information. We got a couple more comments. We're going to shut this down. We're almost caught up here. Johnny Brown, I'm here for my two favorite fragrance guys. God is truly good. Thank you, Johnny.
Appreciate you, my man. God is indeed good.
Yes, he is. All genre balls 1,000 times he dreams about it. What am I dreaming about? Let me know because we're so far behind. So I don't know. OM Villa 29.
No, we're not that far behind. We're almost caught up. I'm looking at highlighting where you're clicking.
Yeah. No, I didn't think we were that. I thought we were a long way from home, but it seemed like we were about to pull in the driveway.
Well, there was a stretch when nobody was commenting while we were talking. So
okay, good. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, because I was keeping because I got YouTube over here and StreamYard over here, like when I stream. That way I can keep an eye on.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. 10-4. Have either of you tried Boucheron Singular? I have not. Similar.
I've never tried anything from Boucheron.
I have not either. You say it's very similar to Bleu de Chanel. No, I have not. My sister says that sounds great. Talking about the women's into me, it's called, right?
Yeah, Mossy Into Me. I think it's changed to Decadence. I think is the name now. Mossy Decadence.
10-4. Okay.
God, they're so good.
He says it's amazing.
You'll see.
I will. I definitely will.
Amazing. They're 9 out of 10 fragrances, both of them. They're amazing.
Okay. Yeah. Villa Beck saying, "What's up, Ross?" Ash Charge Bezabi. Good collaboration. Thank you. Sorry for butchering your name. I really am. She's talking about I am both of them type of person. I got you.
Me too.
I got you. Sean Lane, Mamasi is a beautiful fragrance. I wore that a week ago. The women's is better to me as well. Okay. Both fragrances are very good. Well, I can't wait to find out.
Totally agree, Sean. Totally agree. The men's is great, but it does get overshadowed by the women's.
Okay.
The women's is that good.
10-4.
They're both unisex though, because I would say even with the inclusion of the ginger spice from the men's, it's not super masculine. Like they're both very unisex. Just the men's leans a little masculine, the women's leans a little feminine.
Okay, I can't wait.
But you specifically, you could enjoy both of them, Dedrick.
Okay, I can't wait. I really can't. I've been trying to get them.
That's a couples set that both people in the relationship can enjoy both fragrances.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Don't worry, we're gonna find out over here for sure.
Yep.
Danielle Hammond, once again, thank you for the explanation. Laugh a lot. I'm still torn. Facts are, I'm going to get both. There you go.
And look, I'm sorry that it wasn't I lean either way. It's I'm friends with both, you know what I mean? And it's not trying to hurt either one's feelings. I'm friends enough with where I absolutely love to bust their balls. So if I could lean either way, I would. But they're both good for different styles of the coconut fragrance, you know? So I really couldn't pick one. I've been enjoying both this week.
Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, you say she's going to get one and then slide a gift for myself. There you go. There you go.
And I'm confident you're going to enjoy both. If these appeal to you in the first place, you're going to enjoy both.
Absolutely. Thank you, Danielle. Glad Ross was able to help you there. Johnny says, I've been dying for you guys.
If you want to call it help, you know.
You gave her something to think about, but she was gonna get both anyway, probably, Ross.
Probably.
Yeah. Johnny been dying for you guys to collaborate for the longest. This is fire. Thank you, man. Wilson with the handshake. Seven Gali. Have either of you tried original Kinzor Pour Homes? The original? Is that the EDT?
No, just the rebottling EDT. And the rebottling. So both are rebottling reformulations. The new EDT and the new EDP, they're both new. They have older style bottles. I haven't tried those. You can still buy those too. I see them all over. I've been told the Intense is phenomenal though. And they have a marine flanker that just came out, I believe. It's like Kenzo's making a real push with this line.
Yeah, I'm very intrigued by that EDP, no doubt.
Yeah, it's amazing. I was shocked at how good it actually was.
I'm gonna get my hands on
it. When you hear Leather Aquatic, it just doesn't sound right.
But it don't. When you said it the way, I mean, Justin said it like that too. And I was like, what? I never even heard of it.
It does not sound like it's gonna work, but it works.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna get my hands on it for sure. Sean Lane, I agree with Ross. Both are wearable for men and for women for sure. All genre, the fragrance world, jack of clubs. Joel dreams about it. We just hit 1,000. I mean, hey, he loves it. He loves it. He wants to spread the word. Yeah, he wants to spread the word. And I believe Joel. Joel has good taste.
Yep.
Johnny, I'm wearing Club Day in the Week. Sillage and Milestone. They are. They're very good fragrances, especially for this.
Sillage, that is based off of my wife's favorite DNA. Anything Silver Mountain Water or Mephisto, my wife's a fan.
It is tremendous fragrance. It is a tremendous. Armoff did a good job there. We got my guy Jared Miller. Jared, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Late to the stream, but it pleased to watch. No, please to catch what I can. Jared, I appreciate you, man. I know everybody's busy, and for you guys to take the time out to stop by and see what I got going on, hey, I really appreciate it for sure. Thank you. Joel, all genre Bob's Rock Boy TD. Did you pull the trigger on Soul Cafe? I have not. I got a little I got a lot of stuff coming tomorrow. So I'm pumping the brakes. All right.
I'm doing Soul that at the end of this month. I'm pumping the brakes.
Soul Cafe is on my list from the last live. About 20 of you guys suggested Soul Cafe. So yes, it's in my car, but I have not pulled the trigger. But I will.
I've heard it's amazing.
I will.
For a couple of years. I think it's been out for 2 or 3 years now, and I've never heard anything other than glaringly positive about it.
I'm gonna find out. For sure. All right, Joel talking to Jared. John getting love. Jared correcting his sentence. I am mad late joining the live stream. Michael W. What's up, Smell Good family? What's happening? My sin today is Say Less from Day 3 Fragrances. Okay, I've never heard of that.
That's a good indie house.
Okay.
I'm looking at the bottle. I always butcher the name, the coffee fragrance, Le Cafe, and I always butcher the second part. I'm looking at my bottle. Phenomenal. If I was to recommend trying one, it's the coffee fragrance from them.
That's what it's called?
It's Le Cafe, and I always butcher the second
part.
Oh,
okay. Got you. Just said that. Got you. I got you.
But just if you go to Day 3 Fragrances website, just Le Cafe, the one that starts like that.
Okay. I got you. Y'all talking on genre. Jared and Montrese. What's y'all thoughts on this here Toxic? It's good. I got a sample of it. I had a terrible situation with Fragrance Net, and I haven't used Fragrance Net since. They sent me the wrong I forget the light blue bottle. It has like the mousse in it. Falls. They sent me Eden Falls instead of this Sear Toxic.
It's not near as good either. I have both.
It's not, man. And what they did was it was a long dispute just for even me to get my money back or see if they was. And I told them, I said, you know what? Listen, just refund me. I'll ship the fragrance back. They did that. And one day I went to the mailbox, and you know what they had? What they did? They sent me some carded samples. Didn't pay for them. They just sent me some carded samples, and the Tltg was in there. It was in there. So I'm grateful that they thought of me because I gave them hell about it. Let me just say that I gave them hell about it because I wanted my Tltg, but I haven't had about it yet. That's
so with me, the black currant blended with the way this cannabis note is just intoxicating. Is the only real word that fits here. It's such a good evening scent for being centered around cannabis, because as soon as people see cannabis, they're going to think it smells like marijuana. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Not at all. It's a earthy, smoky green feel.
Yep.
That is what it provides. And it's got this alluring quality to it. The black currant adds this dark, tart fruitiness that just blends perfectly with it. It's warm, it's ambery, it's a little resinous. It's not super loud. It leaves room for discovery, which I think based on the scent profile is ideal. I think if too much of this would be that too much. It's a good fragrance for just a few sprays, close encounters. It's going to make her want to cuddle kind of thing.
Yeah, it smells really, really good. And I was so mad about not getting my bottle, but once I calm down, I'll get it.
And the latent comparisons, maybe 50%.
I recognize the conversation, but it ain't a clone.
The spicy tone and all that, sure. But I mean, you got much more fruity and minty out of latent, whereas you don't really get all that with this here toxic.
We're going to take two more, and we're going to shut this thing down for sure. Thank you to everyone again who decided to jump on the stream. My special guest, my friend, my guy, Tltg Reviews Ross in the building for sure. Thank you, Ross, once again for joining and hanging out with your boy, man. Thank you. All right, we're going to take two more. We're going to shut this thing down. I see two questions. Boom, Michael W. Smell Good Family. Does anyone know a cheaper alternative to Boudicca, the Victorious Blue Sapphire?
I'm not going to ask.
I do not. Joel, if you're still on here, Joel, is there one for the Boudicca, the Victorious clone? If you're still on here, Joel, let us know if you're still rocking with us, okay?
I don't know. So I've heard Oster from Electimus is similar. Ogun said not so much because he's got both. And he, as everybody knows, if you want to know about Blue Sapphire, you talk to EQ. That's his favorite fragrance.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And even that with Electimus, it's more affordable than Boudicca, but it's still it's a niche fragrance. But as far as like an affordable alternative, I have no idea because I've never smelled actual Blue Sapphire, just Oster.
Okay. And last but not least, Liverpool the best. I get negative views when I wear
Arrow's Flame.
Versace Flame. Oh, Flame is fire.
Really?
I don't know why. Wow.
Time to get you a new set of friends.
I'll find you somewhere else to hang out but my goodness. Me personally, that's my favorite from the line.
Same.
It's Flame.
Yeah, that's the best one. And I have all but the EDT, which I've smelled the EDT 1,000 times, but I got the rest of them, and I think it's the one.
Well, definitely don't let them deter you from wearing it. If you like it and you love it, you keep wearing it. That stuff is great. That stuff is great. It made me want to spray it fresh out the shower tonight because you put it on my mind. But that stuff
very
is
good.
Real good. Real good. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you guys. Rich Money says they're going to send you some exceptional samples from
every order. Never failed for years and years and years. Every time I order from them, I get one. I got one the other day in my order.
Well, Ross, my man, my friend, my guy, thank you so much, man, for stopping by the chat. It was such a pleasure to have you on. This is a great time. I really enjoy the opportunity, man, to just chop it up about fragrances, man, and everything else that me and you talk about, man. But thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Thank you for having me, man. It's a pleasure. I appreciate you having me on your platform. It's great to see a lot of familiar faces, some newer faces that I'm not too familiar with. Yep. Appreciate all of you being here. Any of you that aren't subscribed, please turn that red button gray and put a line through that bell by clicking that bell for all notifications.
Thank you.
Show this man some love.
Thank you. And if you just so hadn't heard of Ross and Tltg Reviews, I will be linking his information down in the description. Please check out his content. Same thing. Show him some love. He is he's like the public library of fragrances with just the catalog, whatever it is that you're probably wanting to get an opinion on. I'm gonna say I'm comfortable with saying he's 98.7% probably has talked about it. Not has it in his collection, but probably has talked about it.
I appreciate the great thing you're saying here, but I would say that's an overshot.
Well, listen, where I
look
at it where I'm coming from. Where I'm at in my fragrance journey, right where I discovered you at, that's what you were to me.
I appreciate it.
So anything
I've smelled a few thousand fragrances at this point.
Right. Sure. Yeah. So there's people in this chat who know what I mean by that. When our journey got to YouTube, because I was into fragrances since I was in high school, but knowing the conversation about that can be had, no, I didn't know you existed. I didn't know Justin existed or Big Beard B. I didn't know till almost 2 years ago. I had no idea. Yeah. So that's why I say that, my man. That's why I
appreciate that, big dog. Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Thank
you for having me. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. We appreciate it.
All right, y'all. Y'all be cool. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great evening. All the dads out there, have a happy Father's Day. Kick your feet up. Drink your beer if you drink a beer. If you don't drink beer, drink water or drink your favorite fruit juice. Have a good meal and kick it. Have a monster and kick it. All right, y'all. Maybe I'll go live Saturday. Maybe. Just depends on what I got going on, but I'll let y'all know ahead of time. Spugger family, splack it up. Splack it down, splack it that thing all around. Y'all be safe. Take care of yourselves. Peace.
Later.